We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
An unprecedented attack on Israel, health news about plant-based meat, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. Israel fended off a furious attack on Saturday with the help of powerful allies in the region and around the world. Multiple countries came together to help fend off over 300 drones and missiles launched at Israel from Iran. The United States, France, Jordan, and the United Kingdom stepped up to defend Israel, helping to intercept the attack. This was the first time Iran has attacked Israel directly rather than through its terrorist proxies. Israeli Defense Forces and allied militaries had been preparing for the possibility of an Iranian retaliatory strike. Israel stated that roughly 99% of the Iranian weapons fired at the country had been intercepted by its sophisticated defense systems and military allies in the region. President Biden has been highly criticized in the wake of Iran's unprecedented attack on Israel, with critics stating that the president's "don't" deterrence has only emboldened Iran. So much for President Biden telling bad guys "don't" actually being an effective deterrent. Every time he says don't, they do, Senator Lindsey Graham wrote in a post on X on Saturday. Senator John Fetterman said he does not agree with President Biden on his stance that the U.S. wouldn't join in an offensive operation against Iran during an interview on Sunday, saying he would never capitulate to the fringe of his party. Fetterman stated that the U.S. should have Israel's back unconditionally. President Biden urged Israel to use caution in any response to Iran's unprecedented attack and pressed allies Sunday for a united diplomatic front in a bid to stop the hostilities from spiraling into open warfare that could engulf the Middle East and entangle the U.S. Speaker Mike Johnson has said he will push for unconditional aid to Israel, but left-wing Democrats have pushed back, saying there have to be conditions put on Israel. A federal judge on Friday denied Hunter Biden's request to dismiss a gun case against him that his lawyers argue is politically motivated. U.S. District Judge Mary Ellen Noreika rejected all of Biden's motions, which cited vindictive and selective prosecution, thereby moving the case forward to trial. The son of President Biden is accused of lying about his drug use on a federal form when he bought a firearm in October 2018, a period when he has acknowledged struggling with addiction to crack cocaine. He has pleaded not guilty. The House passed legislation Friday to renew a controversial national security spying power as House Speaker Mike Johnson overcame a last-minute intervention from former President Donald Trump and a down-to-the-wire dispute over Americans' privacy. The bill extended the Foreign Surveillance Program, which was approved 273 to 147, capping a bitter year-long fight in the chamber that had aligned some conservatives and progressives in seeking more privacy protections against congressional leadership and the Biden administration, which warned that deep changes to the law could put American lives in danger. Puberty blockers have been shown to cause long-term fertility problems in boys, according to a preprint study from the Mayo Clinic. The study, which has not yet been peer-reviewed, analyzed more than 130,000 sperm cells from male children with gender dysphoria. All participants were 17 years old or younger. The researchers analyzed the testicular cells of boys who had been taking puberty blockers for anywhere from 3 months to 52 months and compared them to cells of a control group who had not been on the blockers. Among those on puberty blockers, the researchers identified mild to severe sex gland atrophy, determining that the medications accelerated the aging and function of testicular cells. These are just the latest health risks associated with puberty blockers. A new trial suggests that plant-based fake meat products are not, in fact, the nutritious choice and could increase the risk of heart disease. The study, published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, found that people who ate a diet high in fake meats like Beyond Burgers and Impossible Burgers for 8 weeks had higher blood sugars than those who ate real meat. This puts them at higher risk for developing heart disease and diabetes down the line, the authors wrote. The researchers of the new trial have highlighted that prior studies that showed a plant-based diet to have health benefits involved people who ate whole foods rather than ultra-processed fake meat products. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.